Welcome, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We have the Moon card for Pisces, the Death card for Scorpio, and the Chariot here for Cancer. It's the last of the elements that I'm doing. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ludus. Thank you for joining. And to all the regular people tuning in, a big thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ludus Tarot. So we're going to start off with Pisces, then Scorpio, then Cancer. That's the order that's come out. And then some messages for all water at the end. Two cards for Pisces. Survival. And some competition. Okay, your healer guides are around you. It would seem in love you've been through a bit. Okay, your number is 19 and your other number is 17 and your colors are red and aqua. So you've survived a situation in a connection where you felt like you were always the one who gave in or did everything, and it wasn't even. You went out of your way for this person. But I see that your warrior guides are up for a fight. So if this person wants something from you, you fight, or you get a bit jealous or competitive with running back to that person maybe, or it could just be a competition with somebody new. Your warrior guides are up. You're healing, but there's something that's got you wanting to fight or compete with a situation or a person. Okay, the fertility card has come through strong. There could be an announcement of a pregnancy in the family or with your person, or, you know, if you're not wanting any kind of child, or I always say it like it sounds horrible. If you don't want children, just be careful with the contraception. Okay. The moon cycles on top of the competition card, Pisces, tells me that you don't know sometimes if you want to compete for somebody, if you want them or don't want them. There are cycles. The moon is you, because it's like the moon, and it's a cycle of a thing. So sometimes you might seem like you know what you want, and then you are confused because you don't feel that way or don't want that. So you're kind of confused as to how you feel in a connection maybe, or they might be towards you. Lighten up, okay? So you might be a little bit uptight. People might see you as that. Find the hidden inner child and have a play date. Laugh and be silly again. Dance and have time to have fun. You know, like sometimes, you know, a person could make you feel very comfortable and then you pull away because you don't want to feel those feelings or something like that. But lighten up and find that fun and laughter, because not everything has to be a war or competitive or uptight, okay? The Two of Wands in reverse tells me that you do not have a decision in a connection. The ball is not in your hand or in your court, whatever they say. This person has the power or will have the power. I feel like they are the ones that will end up being in control of things and deciding whether you guys are going to be an item or not. In reverse again. So, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. there is no goal plan, there's no setting boundaries and things like that, because I feel like something's going to be pulled from beneath you and shock you. You could be dealing here with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay, that's mostly on top of the survival card. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so I've pulled two by accident on top of this. So I have the King of Swords upright, sharp, quick-witted, you know, thinking things through thoroughly. Okay, there could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy that, you know, doesn't quite have the trust in you because this moon is upside down, and that is you representing the moon. Okay, so we've heard the word moon a few times, but I feel like there's a situation where this person needs to see more of you to believe in what you're saying. Okay, now I've got to move on to Scorpio. Two cards for Scorpio. Purpose. Okay. And balance. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra energy here, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But your divine teacher and your master teachers are here. It's all about lessons learned when it comes to love. Okay. So it would seem that your color is purple and your other color is green. 38 and 36 are your numbers. Okay. So you are finding the right kind of balance between love and work, or you'll get that right, because you are heading in the right direction. Things are happening and serving a purpose for a reason. I feel in the past you haven't had the right balance. You've worked too much and not focused on love, or haven't had time for love, or haven't really thought about it. Okay, but things are about to change when it comes to that, but your career will still be fine. Okay, a union is coming. Hand fasting card. See to the two hands holding. Okay, so there is going to be something where your connection is quite strong, and it could be someone you meet outdoors or know from outdoors, like on your walk, you know, like something out. I feel it's like this person you'll meet at the beach or like out at the park or something like that. Maybe that's your first date, I'm not sure, but it's just like a union that's a very strong bond. Okay, could also potentially end up being an engagement of some sort for some of you Scorpios. It's a strong masculine energy that wants, whether that be you as a male Scorpio listening and wanting to commit to someone, there's going to be a strong masculine energy that wants a union. Okay, breath. Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things just don't make much sense. Soon enough, things will come to everyone will come to their senses to see the situation for what it is. Okay, so the way you meet this person, you know, might be like too good to be true. Might be that it's not on online or a dating. It might be just a natural thing that you bump, and you know, some people won't believe it, or you won't believe it yourself. Everyone will come to their senses and support the connection when it happens. Okay, it just might be just a little bit like, are you guys sure that you met there? Like, that's a bit crazy. Or these days everyone's doing it online or something like that. It's a bit unbelievable to some. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be dealing here with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. They could be younger than you. They might make you feel breathless and nervous. I'm seeing that word there again. Then we have the Seven of Wands here. Okay, this person might try to break you to like let you see how good they are, and you might be standing your ground, or not really letting that happen because you're stuck in your ways, or you're so focused on other things. But it might just take a while to break. The reverse roles can be changed over. You could be doing this to this person. Somebody, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's two wands here. two wand cards, I should say. So there is a situation where they are very guarded, stuck in their ways and guarded, or this could be you not really wanting to open up to love. But regardless, there is an offer there that is quite rewarding if you accept it. Okay, moving on to Cancer. Restriction. Okay. And compromise. Okay, so your color is definitely green and turquoise, and we have the numbers 28 and 49. Okay, so it would seem that you aren't getting all the information when it comes to love. You are being told something, or you're just assuming things, and it's not the complete story. Okay, what this person needs to learn is to meet you in the middle. Okay, because it would seem like one of you is doing more, just like the Pisces reading. Someone isn't compromising and doing all the work, and it's not fair if they're restricting or keeping things from you. Okay. The magic circle, protection. Okay. I feel like you feel safe with this energy. You feel protected, but it could be a false sense of security there. Okay. Your ancestors protect you that have passed. They're looking down on you with love. It's the ancestors card. I'm going to do one more for you guys. Okay. The hex card is here. There's a banishment. So I feel like you seem to think sometimes that your life isn't going the way that you'd hoped for, and it's like you almost curse yourself, which is quite sad. Okay, but just know that your past ancestors are trying to protect you from bad decisions and bad people. Daring. Find your voice and use it nice and loud, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. If you don't use it now, nothing will change. If this person's putting it over you, say something, speak your mind. Be daring, be something that you're usually not or haven't been in a while. That way things do get done. Nothing will change if you do the same old shit, Cancer. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles is here, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy. Okay? I feel like the Four of Cups is representing you putting yourself... I haven't seen this card in a while, actually. I used to always see it. You know, see how they're focused on the Three Cups down there, other suitors, other people, other situations, and you're putting your cup in front of this person, and they're just not interested because they're giving mixed signals, or they're just, you know, being available to someone else. Okay, so you have to speak up about this when this happens. Okay, strong Scorpio energy there. If not, it's all about... One second. It's all about letting go of bad energy and opening your heart and soul up to positivity, and, you know, getting rid of that baggage that doesn't suit you. Okay, so yeah, you could be dealing here with a Scorpio. There's earth and water there also, Cancer. Okay, now we're going to do some messages for all water signs. Inner child, just like Pisces sort of got, imagination. Don't forget to have fun. Don't be so uptight, you know, or sensitive. Just have play dates and make yourself enjoy life again, okay? Look after your health. The physical body card is here. Mind, body, and soul. Higher self, the truth, okay? Be true to yourself. Speak up if you have any issues. You know, don't be so guarded. Don't be so sensitive. You know, just be honest and truthful the best way that you can. Okay. Dedication. Spring. feel like the initiation, something is going to happen this season, okay, because it's the spring card, okay, and something is going to start, and they're going to be dedicated to you, and they're going to want to be with you, and it's ultimately up to you guys, water signs, if you want to accept that offer, okay. Creativity. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. So sometimes being so aggressive or competitive isn't the answer. Get creative and, outsmart this person if you have to. Play dirty in a way. Thank you so much for listening, water signs, and have a great day.